So this is a video of my wingman Rahul. Rahul started gaming, from what I understand, 4 months ago. I got started gaming again about a month and a half ago. There are certain characteristics that I think make me more able to game as opposed to people that continuously fail. Now Rahul's a really good guy. I have a lot of love for him because I've known him for like 4 months and we've been gaming together back and forth. He's also very committed. But he's having a lot of problems with game. I'm starting to notice that game is beginning to work for me a little bit. Especially in day game, girls are being receptive to me. It's very easy for me to get a girl interested, which is awesome. And this is in about a month and a half worth of work. Rahul, on the other hand, has continuously failed for 4 months. And I feel like he doesn't have like a meter or like a thermometer, I don't know what I would call it, but he doesn't know when he's in a slow situation, when things are going good, and when things are going bad. He has probably spoken to hundreds and hundreds of girls in the past 4 months and has gotten nothing but negative responses. So I've been trying to help him out a little bit with my knowledge. I'm obviously not an expert, but just completely amateurish. What I've been trying to tell him is to have, more positive responses. Like if he's talking to a girl and he notices that he gets a negative response, just let it go. It's over. You know, just if she doesn't seem like she's enjoying it, just screw it. You know what I mean? She doesn't have to seem like she's loving it, but if she seems like she's disliking it, she's like, no, what is this? Oh no, hell no. If she's doing something like that, that's a wrap. In my opinion, which is completely amateur type of opinion. So this is me trying to help him out a little bit. We just did this video, which I'm trying to see if he can forward it to one of my favorite coolest. But I'm not trying to let that person find out that I'm the one having this idea of this video be sent to him, because I've been messaging this pool way too much. But here's a few videos of him, his approach, and check them out.
So first I have to take it out and then put it.
Yeah, you have to like let her walk, you record, then you shove it in your thing. Be careful with my phone.
Okay.
Oh my god. Excuse me a minute. Do you aim? I was just walking by. Alright. And I just parked here at a great central style. And I just had to come up and tell you. Alright, for the sake of this trip, I don't think that's aiming at me. Not your fault. That's aiming at me. Right there. It's tough. It ain't easy. Things it ain't easy. So, let's check it out. Huh? Let's check it out. Come on. Yeah, just take the camera out. You pause the recording, and you stop. Let's do that first, okay? Oh, I think you told us. Alright, so do that first.
Excuse me. I was just walking by, and I just thought you had a great sense of style, and I just had to come and tell you. Is it something that comes naturally to you, or you have something great?
Okay. It's something I've cultivated.
Not to be random, I took some classes in college for acting, and it sort of makes me feel that. I can see that this is a Donna Kern style, and this is like a latest fashion.
All right.
Are you a designer or something?
I'm actually not a designer, but you know, I do like Donna Karen. What's your name?
Well, my name is Rahul.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, not yet. I usually like to let people friends, don't worry too much about it.
Okay.
But I was taking some acting classes, and they shake hands like in a Russian style, which is kind of like different. And you put your fingers like this, and then you go and like put your hand like that. And this is kind of amazing.
Okay.
Have you done something cool like this before?
I have not done something cool like that before. Well, that's interesting.
Well, you could. I mean, I started classes and I was novice, but now I'm growing up and coming out of my shell now.
Okay.
It's a different feeling now, and I really feel great about it. Most of the times I was traveling before, but now I'm static and I love the city. I thought I would not stay here, but for some reason I like it and I'm going to stay here for some time. And listen, I would like to keep this conversation going, but I have to go. What's the best way to keep this conversation going?
All right, nice. All right, so now Hey miss, I was just walking by, and I just had to tell you, you're the great sense of style, and I just had to tell you.
Oh, thank you.
Is this something which comes naturally to you, or you have cultivated it?
Or what?
Or you have cultivated it? This sense of
Oh,
style?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So you have a very understated sense of style, like, you know, it's not very loud and still like, it looks elegant, so I just noticed it.
Okay, thank you.
Not to be random, but I took some theater classes in college, which kind of makes me fearless. So usually I talk to people, and some people feel, oh, why is he talking to me? But that's the way I am. You seem to be like a writer or something.
No, not a writer. I'm just looking for Christmas presents.
Oh, Christmas presents. Oh, okay. Anyways, nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Okay. Excuse me, miss. I was just walking by, and I thought you had a great sense of style, and I just had to come and say hi to you.
Hi.
Is it something that comes naturally to you, or you just cultivate it?
What are you talking about?
Your style and stuff, which is very understated, you know? The one thing, you're not too loud about it, but still, it's very charming and elegant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you an artist, by the way? It seems like you're like much more, you know, into intellectual stuff.
Yeah, I guess. I don't philosophy, art, literature.
Do you write?
I write.
Oh, really? Yeah, I could tell like something, like, you know, people who are creative and artistic, their eyes like dark sidewise always. And people who are more into intense professionals, like, you know, lawyer, a doctor, or policeman, they're like staring at you, just like, you know, one-sided way. And I have like that kind of intuition. I don't know. It's not something magical or anything, but I just have like this intuition from my childhood. So I've noticed something, you know, you have like a different aura or something, you know. Some people have a very different energy about them. So I just had to comment. I'm Rahul, by the way. No, I just noticed you. I saw you. I was coming from here and I looked at you. And then I had to come and say hi to you. I'm Rahul. Huh? Nice to meet you. So usually like I'm traveling sometimes. I'm like, you know, in a job like where you have to meet people and for activism and stuff. And it's really cool. But I still remember my childhood till now, you know. How was your childhood?
My childhood?
Yeah. Because it seems like you, for most of the creative people, what happens is something influences them, that the way they become as an adult. Either you were like quiet and something like happened to you, or then you started thinking about it. It happens to people like that. Or some people are really outgoing, then they go into sales and stuff, you know?
Yeah. I'm more quiet.
You are? So when you were in school...
I'm more to like an introvert. But I speak my mind.
You do?
Introvert, but I speak my mind.
So I could imagine when you were small in a class, people were there, you didn't talk too much, but then you stand up if you had to say something, and teachers really respected that. And although you're not a favorite, but still they respected you in some way, and some people were in awe of you, you know. That happens a lot with quiet people. Some people assume that sometimes they're like snobbish.
Right.
It happens, right?
They misinterpret.
Why do you think that happens? Because I'm not like an introvert or anything. I'm in the between of the line. Now I'm like getting more extrovert because I'm taking some acting classes. So you come out of your zone, like your personality changes at every moment.
Well, you have, right, you have kind of different roles at work, your friends,
So I really like this stuff. I mean, you know, people who are like much more than they look, like a personality.
I always seem to like, at work, people seem to dislike me for no reason. But it's good enough.
No, what happens is with quiet people, they assume that you don't want to speak.
Right.
And then they think,
So you're too good.
yeah, you're too cool, or, stuff like that. And they assume things about it because that's the human nature. Until you speak to them. I mean, it's just like an interaction, right? If you come up to them and talk to them, that's like a different story altogether.
But once you get to know you, but still, I mean, there's,
Mm-hmm.
they cause so many trouble too.
Yeah.
Because of their own impressions, their own perspective.
But then the other point is, then you are not friends with everyone, but you have very close friends which you have stuck with for so many years.
They say you can have many friends, so you can count them in one hand how many true friends you can have. So
Yeah. So you have some true friends? Is that what you're saying?
I have good friends, so that I will have for the rest of my life, but I'm very selective because it's trusted.
Yeah. Because you have like a shield you put before you.
Because you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, you try to trust it, but then they do things to you so that,
Right.
people have their own issues. Are you into psychology or something? Or you said acting?
But I read like psychology today, so I'm like gaining the perspective. So, but I'm just on my way, like I like it, and I'm like interested in people, And hey, listen, I have to go now, but I would like to keep the conversation going. What's the best way?
Well, I have a boyfriend.
That's great. I don't need your boyfriend.
But
Do you have an email, mister? Elizabeth, like Queen Elizabeth, 2222 @yahoo.com. Okay, thank you. Give me a hug.
No.
Okay, I know. You shy. Okay.
No.